Abia State Governor Alex Oti and Sokoto government officials paid a visit to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison. According to his brother, Prince Kanu, he said that the officials of Sokoto government, alongside with the governor of Abia State, visited his brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at Sokoto prison. This video you are seeing, these are the footages where when the governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Oti, was accompanied by officials from the Sokoto state government while he was visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who happens to be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, at the Sokoto Correctional Center, today being the last day of the month of November 2025. My people, I think I love this. Remember that on November 20th, Nnamdi Kanu was convicted by the Federal High Court in Abuja on terrorism-related charges and sentenced to life imprisonment by Justice James Omotosho, which many people have pinpointed many errors on that particular judgment. So within hours, he was transferred from the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS, in Abuja to the Sokoto Correctional Facility, a move that has generated controversy and concern all over the social media. Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Abuja, delivered judgment in a long-run case against Kanu. The court found him guilty on 7 terrorism-related counts brought by the federal government. Kanu was sentenced to life imprisonment on 4 of the counts, 1, 4, 5, and 6. He also received 20 years and 5 years imprisonment on 2 others. The ruling concluded that the prosecution has successfully proven its case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hours after the conviction, Kanu was moved from DSS custody to Sokoto Correctional Facility. According to Kanu's lawyer, they began to raise alarm and they condemned the transfer, describing it as an attempt to isolate Kanu from his family, legal team, and supporters. Even Kanu's wife, Uchechi Okwu Kanu, confirmed the arrival of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto, expressing shock at the abrupt relocation. That is to tell you that the Nigerian government already had a plan against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their plan is to sentence him to Pai. There is no other thing. They didn't plan to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alive, but they have, maybe they say, if we buy this man, maybe Igbo people will rise up. If you guys could remember, I told you that before the case of Mazi Nnamdi, the final judgment day on that 20th, on the 19th, Hausas were spotted in Igbo land, especially in Owerri, running away from Imo State. Why are they running? They have already gotten information about how judgment on 20th of November of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trial will look like. They got first-hand information before we Nigerians. You see how it is? Not just that. On the very day of the judgment, on that final judgment day, Nigerian government equally sent heavy security personnel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's hometown. That is to tell you, they have concluded already how this particular judgment will be. It is just a written, statement that Omoto should now come out during that judgment day, and he just read it to the public. And people were saying, Omoto, you need to go back to primary school because of the role this man played in the jailing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And now remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from 20th of November has at least 90 days, which happens to be 3 months, to appeal for this. And guess what? Few days ago, it was all over the social media spaces that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeal was struck at. Remember, it is not the appeal after the final judgment day. This is an appeal that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu submitted, to stop Omotosho from giving his final judgment on the 20th. In case you don't understand that particular appeal that was rejected, it is not a recent appeal. It was an appeal filed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just to halt the 20th November judgment of Omotosho. He was pleading to the Federal High Court to stop Omotosho from carrying out his final verdict on his terrorism trial. And guess what? They struck it out. My people, I see the hurt. No matter how they try to pen this, no matter whatever they're doing, my happiness is that people are now seeing everything as it is. Gumi is busy protecting his people. They are now saying that Niger Delta militants are being sent to the north. They are the one killing people in the mosque. At the end of the day, they will blame bandits. Do you see what is coming out from the mouth of northern leaders? That is to tell you that Nigeria as a country has a foundational problem. Not just a foundational problem. It equally has leadership problem. Not just leadership problem. People we call patrons in the country, the elders in Nigeria, especially from the northern part of the country, are a real problem in this country. If you want this country a better country, either we go for regional government or we should conduct referendum for everybody to japa to your own country. Thank you, Alex Oti. Before I will deviate from the main issue, from the main topic here, is that Governor Alex Oti of Abia State visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alongside with Sokoto government officials. They made a unified statement, according to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's brother, Prince Kanu, in which also, according to Prince Kanu, he posted this yesterday around 1:52 p.m. He said a delegation from the Igbo community in Sokoto paid a visit to Ohamadike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the Sokoto Medium Correctional Center. This thing happened yesterday. And I think I love it. You know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted and people were eager to go and visit, even though that people are not doing protests. Remember that Momoyele Show already said that it's going to fix a protest date for the immediate release and pardon of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see, all this visitation has been extremely massive, with everyone eager to catch a glimpse of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some individuals who saw him earlier were deeply moved and prayed for those responsible for this injustice to face consequences. People like Omotosho, people like Tinubu, all of them, Orji Kanu, all amongst you, Ijele, this man from that is living in Lagos State, that is jubilating, Joe Ibokwe, and others who are jubilating over the injustice against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Your own will be worst, in case you don't know. Orji Kanu, we have seen your work now. This is the reason why you are busy castigating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, saying that 30,000 people were killed, 30,000 head, you this and that, 30,000 people were killed by IPOB, by ESN. Imagine. Now you have landed yourself in a political position in the country. They have appointed you as an ambassador, non-career ambassador for that matter. I hope you're happy. You are okay now, right? As a non-career ambassador appointed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But Master Megari told you guys, go and serve Nigeria and come back in shame. Serve them, come back in shame. People were like, hey, INEC chairman or Yakub Mamadou, hey, they just use you and dump you without knowing that this man is still in APC. And look at what happened. They don't still appoint that one. Tinubu, when you feel appoint people where they competent enough, now incompetent people just the appoint. Now people where they corrupt, people that we know that yes, they no fit keep their word. People that money can easily buy away their brain. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only person that can offer a lasting solution to this country. In order to end this insecurity, even as Trump they come, Trump feel come, he go worst. The only one we feel end this insecurity as a whole, be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The person who not keep for that particular dungeon, for that prison. Now only him feel make Nigeria a better country. And if you tell Mazi, he will tell you what regional government or referendum, make everybody they work out they go. Because as it be so, there is nothing that you will do at the moment to please the Northerners. Provided they are not in power, they are not satisfied. Even if they are in power, they will still be doing like in the full. I don't know if you guys understand something. It joke. Anyway, I am happy that Alex Oti visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless you. And you did it quick. That you did not wait for it to enter the next month. Today is just 30th. How many days gap? He did well. God bless you, Alex Oti. And we wish you safe trip back to Igbo land. Evil will never see you. You will land peacefully for visiting our brother, our IPOB leader, Mazi Ohamadike Nnamdi Kanu. May God continue to fortify you, protect you always. And as for you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, be strong, Onyendu. There is no easy road to success. There is no trial, in freedom fighting. Freedom fighting is never an easy task. As you are passing your own through in Nigeria, Simon Ekpa is also passing his own through in Finland. But I want you two to know that at the end of the day, by the special grace of God, provided we are alive here on earth, we must surely get our freedom. I want you guys to know that one day, this freedom must surely be actualized. And so shall it be. Be strong wherever you are. Ikagulagi nwanne. Chukwu gozie gị ma kwado gị. Ihe a na-egbu gị mgbe ahụ kidnap got away from Kenya. Ọma mgbukwe gị ọzọ nwanne. Udo dị. Chukwu ga na-eche gị, ga na-edu gị. Ihe ọbụla anyị na-eme n'ime prison ahụ, Chineke nkusineke ndị a ga-anọnyere gị, gị nwa amadi, enweghị ihe ga-eme gị. Ịnụgo? My people, I don't know what you got to talk regarding this, but for me, I am glad with this news. So I say let make a lot tuna in case you never hear or you never see. Abeg, if you have watched to this minute, to this extent, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the bell button. Support your baby girl. God bless you.